hats as the All-Army Color Guard from the Military District of Washington, D.C. presents our nation's colors. Please remain standing as the senior pastor of the Greater Friendship Baptist Church of Daytona Beach, Reverend Dr. L. Ronald Durham, offers today's invocation.
Let us pray. Lord, we pray that you bless each driver with your protection. Guide them and direct their paths around each turn of the track. Set your angels before them, protect those who race and those in the pit, and allow each one to finish unharmed. As we look at the red, white, and blue of the flag that waves, protect our sons and daughters fighting to keep our freedom around the world and keep America strong. We praise you and thank you. In the majestic name of our Lord Jesus, amen and Godspeed.
To perform our national anthem, please welcome multiple platinum and Grammy award-winning country music superstar, Republic Nashville recording artist, Martina McBride.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Good evening, everybody. Rick Greenaway, Greenaway Motorsports Productions, and we are here for another exciting race at Daytona International Speedway. This is actually going to be the 2011 track conditions, and we're actually going to be watching them in the Outlaw Series today, racing the car of tomorrow. That was actually now the car of yesterday, I believe. This is what they have as the CO2 cars. We could be wrong though. But we have about 17 and a half minutes left of practice, so we'll be starting qualifying then. So what we'll do is we'll sit back. You guys can watch some qualifying, practice, and we'll get ready to go action here at Daytona for 50 laps in the Cyber Racing Association Outlaw Series. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, with under a minute left of practice, the drivers are starting to get ready for qualifying, making sure their setups are ready for qualifying. I want to correct something. These are not the car tomorrows. These are 2011 cars, no restrictor plate. So they're 2011 Chevys with no restrictor plate. Right now, David Anderson is first fastest, followed by Paul Servant, Dwayne Cooper, Matthew Walzenbeck, Dana Osborne, your top 5. Alrighty, folks, as we get underway for qualifying, let's see, who do we got? Matthew Quick is going to be heading out there. Let's follow him around. See, Marty Ray is going out there, and Greg Thompson is heading out right now. Chris Brown is on his way out. So we have Matthew Quick currently on our screen. Just about everybody's making their way out on the track. We got a couple still in pit road. And Matthew Quick is now officially on the clock. Looks like he's going to stay up high in hopes that his get that car wound up and get a fast second lap. So far, nobody has finished their first lap. Okay, Justin Levine, David Anderson, Matthew Quick, Marty Ray, Paul Servant. Oh, Dwayne Cooper jumps to the top of the board. All right, David Anderson, Matthew Quick, Dwayne Cooper, Paul Servant, Marty Ray, your top 5. As we have a minute and a half left of qualifying here at Daytona International Speedway 2011. It is 78 degrees out, 55% humidity. The wind's 2 miles an hour north, and it's partly cloudy. Track temp is a whopping 103 degrees, 2.48 miles. All right, 30 seconds left to go of qualifying. And then we'll get to gridding and get to racing here at Daytona. Your pole winner is going to be David Anderson. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your starting lineup for the Cyber Racing Association Outlaw Series at Daytona Motor Speedway. Starting on the pole with a time of 49.340, and the number 44 is going to be David Anderson. Starting outside in the second position, the 89 of Matthew Quick. Starting third, the number 3 of Rodney Wolford. Starting fourth in the number 00, Dwayne Cooper. Starting in the third row, the fifth position, the number 9 of Paul Servant. Starting sixth in the 65, it will be Marty Ray. Starting seventh, the number 18 of Gary Chapman. Starting eighth, the number 1 of Artie Pedersen Jr. Starting ninth, the 26 of Daniel Holloway. Starting 10th, the number 4 of Justin Levine. Starting 11th, the number 61 of Earl Arts Jr. Starting 12th, the 116 of Chris Brown. Starting 13th, the number 5 of Roger Stewart. Starting 14th, the number 99 of Tom Labar. And bringing up the field, in the number 87, Raymond Renoir II. As the field is finishing gridding, they'll start their pace laps. As the field makes their way out on the last half of the front stretch here at Daytona International Speedway for their pace laps. I'd like to thank everybody who's out here watching, joining us at, well, for me it's 11:08, so yeah, it's kind of late for some of us out here, early for others. But yes, I want to thank you guys for joining us, and you know, please, we have the chat machine up and running. We're gonna be bringing drivers in, have little conversations with us during cautions. There's Lake Lloyd in the background. Some good fishing from what I understand there. So it's just going to be me, Rick, in the booth tonight. All the other guys, they got lives tonight. I don't know why, but they did. So, you know, we'll get through tonight, and we'll have some fun. Please, you got any questions for the drivers? Please feel free. We'll try to get them answered for you. And we're Green Flag Racing. And the 44 gets a good jump. David Anderson takes the lead. As we're still 2 by 2 from third on back. Three wide. And he's got help, so we got 3 wide going 2 rows deep. The cars are bouncing. And nobody's ramming into each other. Oh, one car's getting into the grass. He's able to get himself back on the track. As you still have that lead lap as you're finishing up lap 2. Caution is out. I believe it was the 18 of Gary Chapman. Let's go back and see what we can find. It was not him. I believe it's going to be the 29. That's my mistake. So let's go back a little ways here. Let's get this replay going for you. Well, we're going to be too far. I'm not going to be able to catch up to it. I'm sorry, guys. I had the wrong car. That's my fault. So it looks like drivers are going to be going into the pits. Oh, we had some fake outs.
User was moved to your channel.
Dave Anderson, Rick Greenaway in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, hey, how's it going, Rick?
Good. How about you, buddy?
Pretty good.
Well, you got a great start there at the beginning of this race. You think you be able to pull off another good start like that?
Well, I hope so. I had the guy on my team speak on the outside there. You know, it's kind of comforting when you know the guy, you know, that's next to you.
With the track being 103 degrees, how's it handling? Is it slick out there, or do you get pretty good grip out there?
So far, so good. You know, I haven't really noticed anything because of the temperature yet, but start getting some worn tires, you know, we'll see what happens.
All right, buddy. We'll appreciate the time. We'll get you back with your teammates, and good luck for the rest of the race.
All right, thank you.
User was moved out of
That was Dave Anderson in the number 44 car, your current leader. as they are starting to line up 2 by 2 to we're at lap 5 of 50, so we still got a long ways to go. Currently, we have the number 44, David Anderson, your leader. 26 of Daniel Holloway in second. Paul Savant, number 9, third. Rodney Wofford is fourth. And rounding up your top 5 is Artie Pedersen Jr. in the number 1 car. The lights on the pace car are off. As the pace car starts to see the entrance to pit road, he's going to take a hard left turn, leaving it to the 44.
Green flag, green flag.
And we're green flag racing. Not that great of a start for the 44 as the 26 gets a good start, staying right up there with the leader. But he's able to pull away with the number 9 pushing him. As they continue the 3-car draft from the bottom between the 44, 9, and 0-0. We have the 26 and the 3 up top. Oh, but the 3 drops down, gets into line with the other low line. Even the 26 up top all by himself. Oh, the 0-0 comes up high. I think Dwayne in the 0-0 might have been getting pushed around a little bit too much. He broke away from his teammates. He went up high. Picked up the 26, Daniel Holloway. As the 0-0 takes the point, going down the back stretch here at Daytona. The 0-0 being pushed by the 26. And we have the 44 being pushed by the 9. As we're getting 2 solid drafting packs going on here. Plus we got a nice solid pack, high line and a low line forming here of drafting groups. So as the 44 now takes the point with the number 9 pushing him. Have a real good tight pack up here in the front. Then we have a couple stragglers in the back. 3-car pack that I saw in the back. Other than that, it looks like the majority of the cars are up front here. We're gonna take a look through the field here. As we have your current leader, David Anderson. Then we have the 0-0 of Dwayne Cooper. currently in second. I mean, the positions, they move so fast. So, the number 9 car of Paul Savant. And Matthew Quick's got a solid showing right now. He's in the 4th position. Paul Savant currently in the 5th position.
Alright, man, caution is out.
Ooh, we have the big one. Oh, that was rough. Let's go back and get a look at this. Let's see what we come up with now. Yeah, too far back. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not really hitting the instant replays tonight. I can tell you that much. I'm a little off with those, so we'll go for 2. My instant replays are almost as good as the Boston Red Sox batting. So, as we're under caution, I'd like to thank you all for coming out this evening, joining us here at Greenaway Motorsports Productions for this presentation of the Cyber Racing Association Outlaw Series. As we are at lap 13 of 50. Alright, so anybody out there wants to ask a driver a question, please post it on our chat here on the YouTube channel so that we can lights are still on the pace car as they're going to go around one more time, I think, and pick up the back end of the field there. So lap 13 of 50. All right, yellow flag is off on the pace car. As we're getting ready to go back, green flag racing as we're heading down the back stretch here at Daytona.
All right, man. Lights are back on the pace car. We're not going green this time. We are not going green.
All right, they put the lights back on the pace car, so we're not going to be going green this time by. All right, we're having a look, see if we're the lights are off of the pace car, so we're going to be going green flag racing next time by. All right, as we are lined up 2 by 2, get ready to go back green flag racing. As the number 44 and the number 18 make up your front row. They pull those belts one more time. They jump back up together.
Green flag, green flag.
And we're green flag racing. Okay, and we are green flag racing once again here at Daytona. And we're back. And we're still going 2 by 2. Whoa. It looks like he's going to try to go down pit lane. The 18, the 9, the 44. The 9, the 44, the 3, and the... Did not make out what number that was, but let me see. Could be Gregory Thompson and the 98. And as they still, the lead pack, solid together, 2 by 2. I'm sorry, there's not really a lot of talking, folks. It's just it really is kind of difficult because you're trying to pay attention to leaders and stuff going on in the back, and these guys just have these up double file up. And sometimes just, you know, a picture's worth 1,000 words. You can see better than what I can actually tell you what's going on, so... As now the 18 is starting to pull away. Oh, the upper line is now starting to get a feed in there. And the 44 now gets a good push out from that high line as now takes the lead. It comes back down the inside line in front of the 18 of Gary Champion. Gary Champion. As we still going 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. Oh, so yes, if anybody needs any graphics done or video work done for iRacing, please go check out Greenway Motorsports Production on Facebook. So we have a guy, if you need to message us, you can message us. We have a guy that monitors the group. Still going down the back stretch 2 by 2. And as we keep on going 2 by 2 by 2, I will say these guys are some of the best driving that I've seen in a really long time. They're very respectful, clean with one another. It's really refreshing to see in this in a series league because you don't always get that. So it's just nice to see. The 44 still going at it as they're just about to hit halfway through this race. Whoa. as we continue practice. Excuse me, practice. Woo. Continuing racing here, lap 27 of 50. As the 117, the number 4, the 3, and the 5, your top 4. Just about to hit lap 30. Here at Daytona, Cyber Race Association Outlaw Series 2011 Chevys, non-restricted. These bad boys are gonna haul butt. Look at that line. These guys are gonna move. And caution is out. Let's see what we get here. I don't know if he was involved or not, but let's see. Oh, Chris stayed out. I'm thinking it could be because he pitted earlier, I believe, in the race. So probably stayed out. As we are gonna make some pit stops. I love to sit here and look and see who might turn their cars off, save themselves a little bit of fuel, and then pop them back on. As the lights are still on the page now. Don't quite know, but I believe they're going to be able to run about 20 something laps, so I believe everybody should be able to make it on fuel. We'll see. He's taking fuel. So it's going to put the number 9 is going to be the leader. Don't know what happened there, folks. Something went a little herky jerky, I guess is what you can call it. As the lights are off on the pace car,
Green flag, green flag.
and we're green flag racing. And I am not. Because I was behind it a couple seconds. As the number 9 is going to be out in the lead. Paul Savant to the front. 117, pushing him up there, gonna be able to take over second. Oh, get a little sideways. Is he able to save it? Everybody, oh, checking up. Oh, we're gonna stay green flag. I believe he's just gonna get pushed into the infield, so we'll stay green flag racing. When 17 looked outside, tucks back into the 9, not going to make that run out. Business is picking up as we're getting close to the end, lap 35 of 50. Still a lot of time left. We have a group of 5 that is broken away from the rest of the field. As you get this group of 8 cars together, I just don't know if they're going to be able to catch that lead pack. Unless that lead pack starts racing each other, then as I say that, they are catching up. That lead pack is kind of broken up. If they would have stayed single file, I think they might have been able to, but they didn't. That second pack has now caught the lead pack. Now about a 10 to 12 car lead pack. As the 9 car has made its way back to the front. Oh! Oh, the big one. The big one at lap 38. Oof. Go back a little bit here. Let me see. Maybe not enough. I don't know. Nope. Yeah, one last time here. Nope, not gonna be able to. Sorry, folks. I don't think it's going back the right amount of time, but that was a pretty bad one. Oh, the leader fakes it. Let's see if we can let's see if we can drag our leader in here. Have a chat with him. Do not know if that's him or not.
User was moved to your channel.
Paul, Rick in the booth, you got a copy.
Yes, sir.
So you've managed to survive some of the big ones out here.
Yes, sir.
I guess the big question is we saw that little fake to pit road. Do you have enough fuel to make it to the end of the race?
Yes, sir.
Well, there we go. I kind of thought you guys were probably running about 30 to 40 laps, so I figured that last pit stop was going to get you guys to the end. But I don't know if you were going to try to take tires there, have fresh rubber for the final 8-lap shootout that we're about to see.
Now I took a left first yellow, and then I took rights the second yellow, and you know, I don't have a setup. I'm on the iRacing default 2011 Daytona setup.
And you're one of the fastest out there, so I guess obviously it might be a good setup for you.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. We'll see.
All right, buddy, I'll let you get back in there and get ready for the restart. Just wanted to check in with you, and good luck for the rest of the shootout here.
Thank you, sir. Have a good one.
User was moved out of your channel.
That was Paul Servant, and he's using the stock iRacing setup here, and he's been out front most of the night, pushing cars to the front. Now leading this race, so we will definitely see how that plays out for him. And he's got enough fuel to go the rest of the way, and he was taking 2 tire strategy, which was pretty amazing. So
User joined your channel.
in the booth right now we have Dwayne, the COO, the president of the league. How are you, Dwayne?
Doing good, man. How's it going up here? I figured I'd jump up here. The track's bumpy. I got caught twice on the bumps.
It's going great up here. It's definitely been action-packed tonight. Lots of, honestly, big wrecks because we've had some tight racing, but the racing has been unbelievable good. The guys showed a lot of respect at the beginning, running 2x2, and now that we're getting towards the end, you know, business is picking up.
Well, you know, I told them in the driver's meeting, because we don't run this car that much. This is the old B-class car. And I told them, I said, y'all kind of get used to the cars, don't push it. And we wasn't even past the line the first lap, and we was 3 wide up front, and it was fun.
It definitely was. It was exciting to watch, and then it seemed that they, you know, the middle half of the race, they settled down and kind of just ran 2x2, and we had that caution with about 13 to go, and now everybody's trying to make that mad dash for the front.
Yeah, the guys up front there, all the way back to 87. Everybody's running 87. It's kind of going to be close on fuel. So depends if it goes green or if they end up getting another yellow in here, whether they'll be able to make it or not.
We were just actually talking to Paul Savant in the 9 a little while ago, and it was interesting. He says he's got enough to make it, and he's actually not even running a made setup. This is the stock one that came with the car that he's running, and he's been out front most of the night.
Yeah, Dave's got a fast setup. Paul is up front without a setup at all. He's using basically our racing setup, but Paul's a good driver. And that Chris Bassini on the outside is an excellent driver. So.
I'll be honest, I mean, watching these guys, you got a lot of talented drivers in here, show a lot of respect, and it's fun to watch these guys go every Friday night.
Well, you know, we're going to run every one of the tracks at twice in every car, you know, on iRacing. So, I mean, it's just to come have fun. There's really no, there'll be a champion, but, you know, no, everybody just has
Green flag, green flag.
And we're back to green flag racing. The number 9 and 117 get a even start out. 2x2 we go. Still 7, 8 rows back. The 29's trying to find himself a spot. If he wants to go high or low, decides to go low. Guy's running mid, wants to see if there's a line. He's going to tuck himself up high. Gets behind the 44, David Anderson.
really surprised if Chris Bassini comes down out because him, the 9 and the 3 are teammates. So I doubt he's going to want to give up that outside. That outside is the fastest line around.
Yeah, this outside line has really worked well today. I was actually kind of shocked by that. Oh, the 44 makes a dive down on the inside of the 117. Gets a little side draft. That could be a winning move right there. Where we have 6 laps to go. The 9 tucks in behind the 44, pushing the 44 to the front. Oh. Probably had to take care of some administrative duties. Oh, we got a car getting loose sideways. And he's able to save it. Car stacking up behind him. Car is still jockeying with 5 to go. 44 still leading. The 9 and the 117 have been swapping off second and third. Right now the 9 is showing in second, the 117 in third. The 87, Raymond Rittenauer, he's tucked in behind the 9. As you still have a 7-car battle up in the front. The 44, 117, 9, and 29, your top 4. Five laps to go. 44 gets a car on the 117, the 9 pushing him. The 9 and the 117 are even. That bottom line starting to make a move. Oh, caution is out. That is going to be the race. I do not see us going back to green. With that caution, that'll be the race. not the way we really wanted this race to end. Your race winner is going to be David Anderson. Second place will be the number 9, Paul Servant. And third place will be the 117 of Chris Crisini. Well, we are not going to be able to talk to the third place car of Chris Crisini, but we should be able to talk to both the second and the winner, because we talked to them earlier in the race. So we'll call them up once the cars cross the checkered flag. All right, well let's bring up Paul, our second place finisher. Paul, Rick in the booth. Do you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, we just talked to you. How about your car? And you finished second. Probably not the way you wanted the race to finish, but still a second place finish is a good way to end the race.
Yeah, 2 weeks in a row, I'll take second. Considering I didn't have a setup, yeah.
No, it's definitely amazing you didn't have a setup and you're able to finish second. And I remember talking to you last week, and it was the same thing as last week. You are an excellent pusher. You can push cars to the front, and it's amazing to see just how well you can do that.
Oh, you know, I love pushing these straps and timing it, coming off, and just it's a hoot, man.
It definitely is a good time. I mean, it takes a skill because, especially with the different types of cars you guys run, some of these cars, you know, if you hit them just right, you're going to be sending that person around. And I've never think I've seen you bump somebody and send them swirly at all. So I just wanted to, you know, compliment you on that. But well, before we let you go, anybody you want to say hi to, thank?
My teammates, again, radio problems for some reason. Dana, we lost Dana today and tonight in the race. That kind of sucks. You know, I called out a few people there for some setups and they never got back to me on it. So, you know. Thanks, Dwayne. Thanks, you guys. It was great being here 2 weeks in a row. You know, I love drag racing down, you know, coming to the start-finish line, backstretch. I love the drag race. You know, I can go without all the blocking. Drag racing, man, that's fun, pushing cars around. I mean, that's what it's all about down on these tracks.
I definitely hear you, buddy. Well, congratulations on your second place finish. You're almost like the Chase Elliott of the league right now.
Yeah, we'll see what next week gives us.
All right, buddy. Well, congratulations on the second place finish.
Thanks a lot, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the show.
That we did. And that was our second place finisher, Paul Savant. And now to our leader, Dave Anderson.
User was moved to your channel.
Dave, Rick in the booth, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy. How you doing?
Yeah, I think more the question is how are you doing after that amazing first place victory you just scored yourself?
Yeah, that's pretty fun. I'm doing pretty good. That was I had a move there with about 2 or 3 laps to go that kind of gave it to me and got in front of Paul Servant, who, as you know, somebody who you know is a pretty good pusher. and man, he just kept me up there. That was awesome.
No, you definitely made that move was unbelievable. I was sitting when I saw you make that move. I said right there that was a race winning move right there because I don't even know how much room you had between your front bumper of the with the 117 and you not touching the front of Paul's car and getting it right down there and and just like I was talking to Paul about that just a little while ago. He's amazing when it comes to pushing and he got that his 9 car right up on your bumper and you guys were able to just go.
Yeah, well, what I was worried about is I know Paul and Chris Passini, the guy that was leading the outside line, are friends, and I was worried that Paul was going to push me so far ahead that he was going to jump up there, and those two were going to team up on me, and probably get it. So it just never happened. The second row was, staying right about where they were, and Paul really couldn't make that move. But I think that would have been his next move for sure.
Yeah, that second row on it seemed on this last run was really not making the runs it was making earlier. So I think that definitely helped you because as you said, Chris was he was kind of stuck next to Paul, and he couldn't get himself either ahead or behind Paul for Paul to allow Paul to make that move up.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like to me, and that just kind of played into my favor. I actually prefer the inside line. I know the outside line in a lot of these super speedways can be a lot faster, but I'm just more comfortable down low, and worked out for me today.
Yeah, it definitely did. Definitely did. Congratulations on that on the victory. Anybody you'd like to say hi and thank out there?
Yeah, just thank the guys in my team speak tonight, Ray Rittenauer and Dwayne Cooper and Matt Quick, and you guys for broadcasting. I appreciate it, and of course Dwayne Cooper for putting this lead together. It's so much fun to spend your Friday nights racing. It's pretty cool.
All right, buddy. Well, congratulations, and we'll see you next week.
All right, we'll see you.
User was moved out of your channel.
That was David Anderson, our winner tonight. Daytona 50 laps, Cyber Racing Association Outlaw Series. Well, that was definitely some exciting racing tonight. These cars were definitely fast. A new car for these guys, so you definitely could tell they were getting used to it. They started off, they were figuring it out, then they settled down the middle, and then the end of the race, it became a show. So we will see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Thank everybody for watching. Thank everybody who watches this on the replay, and have a good night.